Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at Incinerate Typhlosion with, of course, the Community Day move Blast Burn, and it is going to be shiny. So it had great potential, had a blast, I think performed amazing. It's going to be doing a lot of damage as well as gaining energy pretty fast. So think of kind of like a Confusion fire type move, right? So we're going to be pairing it up with Shadow Exeggutor as well as my level 42.5 Clefable. And you're going to see, this thing is pretty good. I did have a battle. Don't think it's going to be in this video earlier today because it is going to be another team where I did have a mirror match with another Clefable right off the bat. And I was able to get it into the yellow first because I am able to do just a little bit more in damage because of the extra power-ups that I did give it, plus having 15 in attack. So that is the benefit on the downside of going with one that does have higher attack. Typhlosion, beautiful. The IVs aren't perfect, but it is what it is. I had it for the Great League ready to go, so we're going to be using it. Of course, we've seen many examples of the Shadow Exeggutor. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be going down barely from the Exeggutor here, going in with the Exeggutor, having a little bit of lag, but able to take it down. We just need to get up to 2 bullet seeds here because they do just have 1 shield left, and then we're going to be able to get this one through, and this is their last Pokemon, so Shadow Exeggutor coming in clutch for us at the end, taking out the Swampert. Alright, so going into the next battle here, we're going to be leading with Exeggutor. I do believe for the entire video, we're met with a Collade. This is great, seeing that it is going to be part fighting. It is going to be taking decent damage from Confusion. Looks like they're going to be retreating with energy. Going into Snorlax, we're going to go ahead and go for a Psychic to potentially get this through, and we do. No debuff, but that's perfectly fine. Going in here with the Typhlosion, we're going to go ahead and let this Body Slam go through. And Typhlosion taking that like a champion here in the Ultra League. And alright, so this is a little weird what happens here. So we're going to be farming this thing down. We do have 2 Blast Burns. I think we're at past 100 energy. Well, not past, you can't go past, but I think we wasted energy here. Going for a Blast Burn, getting a shield, and we had another one, but they were able to take us out before we were able to get that off, unfortunately. It's all good. So they're going to be going in here with Glade. We still have 2 shields. We're going to go ahead and shield this up. That's perfectly fine. More than likely, Leaf Blade or Close Combat. We're going to be resisting both of those, but we want to preserve the health. And swapping into our Clefable here. Now, this thing is just a tank. It could take hits. It's so good. Right? Yeah, we're not doing super effective damage. We're dealing resisted damage to the Empoleon here, but hey, still chipping away here. So going in with the Exeggutor, able to get to the Seed Bomb here. And it looks like we might be quick moving down the Empoleon here. Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to shield this up. Waterfall slow to register. Plus, we resist it. And the Confusion, we don't even see it. And down goes the Empoleon. Fantastic. So kind of like what happened to our Typhlosion. Into the next battle, we're met with a Venusaur. This is beautiful. So we're going to stay here. Of course, they're getting a ton of energy. Retreating with that energy. Going into Charizard. And we're going to go ahead and throw Psychic here to see if we can get this through again. Or get a shield. We're getting a shield. No debuff. And going in with Typhlosion. Alright, so this is, we're going to go ahead and let this go through. Dragon Claw's not doing that much. Last Burn would have hurt, resisted, but still doing a ton of damage. We're going to go ahead and go for ours here. Charizard is squishy and it's doing a ton, getting it through. And see that was kind of quick. We're going to go ahead and let that go through. It is just another Dragon Claw, so it's a good thing we saved our shield here. Going in with the Swampert. Farming up a little bit extra, making them think that we may be going for Solar Beam here. But they did not fall for it, but still doing a ton of damage. Blast Burn. Community Day moves in general are just so OP. So going in here with the Clefable, and we're going to go ahead and let this go through. Hopefully it's not a Sludge Wave. Well, that puts a damper in the whole thing. Swapping into our Exeggutor as soon as they swap. This is not looking good for us. Expecting a Hydro Cannon. Now the Exeggutor is going to have to pull this off for us, and it looks like we're going to be able to do this here. We still have our shield left, and we're looking great. No problem. And we take the win there with a shield on both ends. Fantastic. Into the next battle here, folks. See what we're going to be met with. It is going to be another Glade. So this is great. Let's see if they want to stay in here. Now, we can take any sort of charge move that they throw at us at that point. But they're going to be swapping into a Snorlax. Similar situation like before. This one's going to be Shadow, though. Going straight for the Superpower. Very interesting. And we're just going to go for Blast Burn here. No need to build up to 2. Taking that Snorlax out. And in comes Empoleon. We're able to get to another Blast Burn. Check this out. This is going to do so much damage. Look at that. Because of the part steel type on the Empoleon, it is still doing a lot. Going in with our Exeggutor and going for the Seed Bomb right away. Getting their shield, well, the first shield. And looks like we're going to be doing a little bit of farming here. They're going in with their Glade. We're going to be shielding this up. Now, we still do have the Clefable, so we're going to go ahead and swap into that at this point. Taking down the Glade. Fantastic. In comes Empoleon, and we're looking good. Unless they hit me with like some sort of flash cannon, we're going to be able to take this win. It's just going to be a Hydro Cannon. We're able to charm it down. Looking good. Let's keep it moving here, folks. Into the next one. And we're going to be met with Sirfetch'd. So this is another great matchup. They're going to be swapping into Empoleon. Now, take note. Let's talk about this. You don't need to switch every single time your opponent swaps just because they swapped. That's just not the way it works. Now, if I would have stayed here with my Exeggutor, I've already had a little bit of farm, so I was ahead on energy as far as that is concerned. I would have been looking great. We still had the Clefable to handle the Sirfetch'd, so there was no need for me to go into Clefable into an Empoleon. That was just weird. So next time, I'm going to stay there. Lesson learned. And now we are just faced with all the bad matchups. So we're just going to have to play with this here. Hitting us with Night Slash. And it's definitely not looking good because they do have a Crustle back there, in which it's probably going to have X-Scissor, and that is going to be extremely effective up against Exeggutor. And they're going to be able to spam that pretty fast. So yep, they're going to be able to take this win here because of the error that I did make. I think I would have been able to pull that off if I stayed in with the Exeggutor. But good game nonetheless. Into the next battle, met with another Glade. Let's go. So we're going to stay here. They're building up energy, and they did that swap into a Muck here. So this is going to be resisted, unfortunately. And we're trying to swap into Typhlosion, and finally goes. Okay, beautiful. The reason why it was a little bit slow, can't blame it on the game all the time, is because of the confusion animation is slowing me down, and I had to wait for that to go through, and then it was going to make the swap there. Going for the Blast Bird here, getting a shield. I think I'm going to let this go through. We're going to be able to take this. Quick moves are not going to be able to take us out here. Incinerate's enabling us to get to another Blast Burn super quick. They're letting it go through, saving that last shield. We still have 3 Pokemon. What is it going to be here? And they're going in with a Swampert. So we're going to be making a swap into our Exeggutor immediately, knowing that they have that Glade back there as well that doesn't really want to see us. They're going to be kind of forced to make some decisions basically here. So we're going to go ahead and let this Hydro Cannon go through. Maybe should have shielded that, but that's fine, seeing that we still have a full Clefable that's going to be able to handle this Glade here. But what we're going to do is throw in our Typhlosion to make them use their energy, charm them down, and then we'll be able to handle that Pokemon back there. That Swampert that could potentially hit us with Sludge Wave, which will be looking all bad. So we're going to go ahead and let this one go through, getting a little risky here. And it was a good call. Seeing that this was so soon, I know it's a Hydro Cannon, but just for safe measure, we're going to go ahead and shield it up just because. Making it to the Meteor Mash, but they're able to get to one more charge. But we're going to be able to tank this because we're just such a beast. And we're going to be able to take the win with the Clefable here with the Meteor Mash. Fantastic. Let's keep it going here, folks. Into the next battle. We're going to be met with a Kingdra. All right, so this is actually not bad. We need to look out for Outrage, of course, but the Octazooka is not going to be doing much damage. But nonetheless, we are Shadow. We are a little squishy, so we are going to shield it up nonetheless. As you can see, the confusion damage is rivaling the Dragon Breath over there, hitting us with the Octazooka, and it is not getting the debuff, so that is great. Going for another Seed Bomb. Do they want to commit to 2 shields? They do, which is fantastic. So what we're going to do is go in here with Clefable and take them out before they're able to get off any sort of charge move, if they had it. And they have no more shields left. So I'm swapping into my Typhlosion here. You're like, well, what are you doing that for? That's a Feraligatr. Well, it had Ice Fang. I noticed that instantly and had to make this decision. So we're going to go ahead and shield that up, obviously. And since we do have Solar Beam, we're going to be able to handle this. If they wanted to swap, well, Fire or Grass, there's not too much that can run from that. So we would have still been able to handle it. And then we still have a whole Clefable. And that's why I made that swap there. And as you can see, Typhlosion is sweeping. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll be bringing you more shorter Go Battle videos featuring different Pokemon very soon. Thanks for watching, trainers. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.